It was a day that began like any other at Antioch High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Students bustled through the hallways, laughing with friends and preparing for their classes. The normalcy of the morning made the events that unfolded in the cafeteria at 11:15 a.m. all the more shocking. 17-year-old Solomon Henderson, armed with a handgun, entered the room and opened fire. The chaos and terror were immediate. Students screamed and scrambled for cover as gunshots ripped through the air. When the shooting stopped, the silence was deafening. 16-year-old Jocelyn Correa Escalante lay dead, a victim of Henderson's rampage. Henderson then turned the gun on himself, taking his own life. Another student was injured, grazed by a bullet, but survived. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the community and across the nation. How could this happen here? What could drive someone so young to commit such a horrific act? The search for answers led investigators to a dark corner of the internet and the troubled mind of Solomon Henderson. Solomon Henderson was a senior at Antioch High School. On the surface, he appeared to be an average teenager. He blended in with the crowd and kept to himself. But beneath the surface, Henderson harbored a deep well of anger, resentment, and hate. Those who knew him described him as quiet and withdrawn. He seemed to struggle to connect with his peers. Henderson's social media presence painted a different picture. Online, he expressed a range of hateful views. He espoused racist and anti-Semitic beliefs. He spoke of violence and his admiration for other mass shooters. Henderson's online activity and writings revealed a deeply disturbed young man. He was consumed by a warped ideology that fueled his hatred and self-loathing. This ideology, investigators soon discovered, held the key to understanding the tragedy at Antioch High School. The term incel has emerged in recent years as a label for a subset of individuals, primarily men, who express extreme resentment and hatred towards women. Incels believe that they are entitled to romantic and sexual relationships with women. They blame women for their lack of success in these areas. The term self-loathing incel refers to individuals who direct their hatred inwards. Henderson, who was black, expressed shame and anger over his own race. He believed that his race made him undesirable to women, further fueling his hatred and resentment. This dangerous combination of self-loathing and misogyny created a toxic brew of anger and despair within Henderson. He saw himself as a victim, blaming others for his perceived shortcomings. This victimhood became a justification for his hateful beliefs and ultimately, his violent actions. Section 4. A Trail of Hate. Henderson's online activity. Henderson's online activity provided crucial insights into his mindset and motives. He was active on several online forums and platforms known for their extremist content. He engaged in discussions about white supremacy and accelerationism, a fringe ideology that seeks to accelerate societal collapse. He expressed admiration for other mass shooters, including the perpetrator of the Covenant school shooting in 2023. Henderson even partially live-streamed his attack on Kick, a popular streaming platform. His online activity went beyond mere talk. He left behind a digital trail of hate that revealed his twisted worldview and his desire to inflict pain on others. Section 5. The Investigation and its Implications. In the wake of the shooting, the Metro Nashville Police Department launched a full-scale investigation. They are examining Henderson's online activity, his social media posts, and his writings to understand his motives and the events that led to the shooting. Henderson's manifesto, found on his computer, has become a key piece of evidence. In it, he outlines his hateful ideology, his self-loathing, and his desire for revenge against those he believed had wronged him. He details his plans for the shooting and his reasons for targeting his school. The investigation into the Nashville school shooting is ongoing. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of online extremism and the devastating consequences of hate and isolation. It underscores the need for greater awareness, education, and intervention to prevent such tragedies from occurring in the future.